So many people have cited, manipulation and whales as the reason that ADA hasn't really moved up. And kind of like I talked about earlier today, I think it's more just poor timing than anything. But there is actually very bullish indication for the future when it comes to Cardano, because we obviously know these big strides we've made in terms of the Cardano blockchain. We're obviously signing big partnerships. We're seeing big government optics and adoption take place. And these things haven't really related to a movement in price. But what I like to see is that although these things have taken place, we haven't seen this big surge in whales yet. Right now, retail actually controls about 91% of the ADA supply. That is a very, very big deal. Right now, ADA whales control 8.47%. So retail investors and the mid-sized investors, they control about 32.4 billion ADA. So most of the supply. So what this means is as we continue to take strides forward, as things continue to improve in the overall crypto market, they are going to have to buy up the price. Just take a look at something like Ethereum, for example. Look at the holder distribution when it comes to this. Whales actually control 42.3% of the supply. For most coins, guys, whales hold 20+%. This is a very, very big deal and makes me very positive for the future of what Cardano and ADA can become. Now, what we need to understand is what changes have taken place over the past almost 4 months now when it comes to ADA. We have seen a drop off in the amount of investors. We've seen a drop off in the amount of whales, but things are starting to change a little bit. They're starting to pick back up. So for example, we have seen a real testament to the longevity of ADA. We have seen this long-term amount of holders continue to increase. So these are people that have held ADA for 1 year or longer. And actually since April 30th, we have actually seen a 160,000 wallet increase. So 160,000 more people have held ADA for 1 year or longer. Now we have seen a drop off in the amount of short-term holders. So cruisers and traders, we've actually seen drop by 194,000 addresses. Now, does this mean that ADA actually shed 34,000 addresses since then? No, we actually saw a big drop off kind of on the way down. We saw a really big pullback in the amount of holders because frankly, ADA wasn't performing that well. Now here's where things get interesting. Over the past month or so, we have actually seen holders on the rise. We have seen new wallets on the rise. People coming into ADA for the first time have been increasing. What we've also seen during that time as well is whales have started buying things back up. We have seen whale holdings increase significantly during that time because of, guess what? The gift prices that we've been at. This is cheap ADA, guys. As always, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee or anything like that, but understand opportunity when you see it. This is where people will scoff and laugh at ADA, right? ADA's junk, blah, blah, blah. This is when smart money is buying. This is when people get left behind. People don't pay attention to this, and then they wonder what happened when ADA surges to $2. Okay. Again, there are no guarantees in crypto. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but really think about the fact that none of these developments when it comes to ADA, the Chang hard fork, the partnerships, the government adoption, things like that, none of that has really been reflected in price yet. Okay. These are too big of movements in the market to not impact price. People aren't paying attention, and that's okay. All right. Now, there was something else I was going to mention here that I can't really remember. Oh, I remember now. Sorry. So what we also really haven't seen pick back up yet is the amount of investors, those mid-sized wallets. Guys, these are the speculators in the market. These are the people that come in usually for quick flips. They're the ones that actually can kind of influence trends a little bit. We haven't really seen that pick up yet in terms of ADA. Now, there again is no guarantee that this does pick up, but what tends to happen is when there's more buzz, when there's more excitement in the market, this does tend to increase. They tend to get more active. They tend to continue buying and buying and buying. And when you have an asset like ADA that is now the longest held asset in all of crypto, that is showing fundamental strength, that is showing a good growth, even in times where frankly there's not a lot of excitement, where there's not a lot going on, that's a big indication for what follows here. All right. Hopefully that makes sense for people. So yes, retail is the big reason ADA has done well in the past. ADA or retail is a big reason ADA will continue to do well in the future. What do you think it's going to look like when we really have big optics from something like institutional money, from bigger whales entering the space, from new retail, things like that? So I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.